So far in January, I have made $700 and 670,000 naira as a social media manager. I promise to be very transparent throughout this year, taking you through my goals, my monthly goals, how I set them, how I smash them, the metrics used to smash them, and every single thing. And that's what I'm doing, and that's why I'm recording this video. So at the beginning of the year, I set a vision board, but then I had specific monthly goals, and most of these goals are what I'm going to be reading out from my iPad here and showing you maybe on a pop-up on the screen or writing it out for you. And I wrote specific goals that I wanted to achieve in January, and this is me reflecting and seeing if I met some of them or how I met some of them, explaining them and what I did to meet some of them and the ones that I did not do. Very first goal I had in January, I did not set any financial goal for January because I wanted January to be where I planted seeds, like where I put in the work, because I took the whole of December off and I literally really wanted to just put in the work in January. So there was no financial goal set. But one goal I really set and I stuck to and I achieved was taking Fridays off. So every single Friday, I did not post on my stories. I did not post on my feed, no reels, nothing. I logged off social media, Oga. I wasn't there and I did not show up until the next Monday, because my week literally starts from Sunday evening. So if my week literally starts from Sunday evening, please, why am I working on a Friday? So I was very happy I stuck to that goal. Another goal that I set for myself was to finish my book. And I have finished my book. It is called The Social Media Manager Bible. Pre-order will be opened soon for those people that want to get it, because the designer is currently designing the inside of the book. It's really going to be an ebook that is going to be printed into an hard book later on. Hardcover book that you can read, a physical book later on in the year. So finished it. I've been writing it for a year now or 2 years. So it has straight to the point lessons for social media managers, and that's like my second goal, and I actually hit that goal. Third goal was to launch the Social Media Manager Bible podcast, and I did it. First episode should be rolling out once the pre-order for the book goes live. So I am so excited about that podcast. I was pretty nervous in the first episode, but I recorded 2 episodes, episode 1, episode 2, and I totally love it. So it's something that I would say you people should look forward to. So I hit that goal, smashed it, I finished it, and I absolutely love it. And I can't wait to share it with you guys. Let's come to my overall social media goals. So for every single social media platform I'm on, I actually set like a goal, and I measured it from the first week in January and the last week in January. So for Instagram, the goal was to hit 60K right by last week in January, but because first week in January I was on 56.2K followers, but by last week in January I only grew by 58.2K followers, which is only 2,000 followers throughout the month of January. I feel like I did well, but I really just needed to put in the work, and I'll put in more work to actually increase my goal and also try to smash that for February. For TikTok, I planned on 7K, but I wasn't able to because I started the first week in January with 5,911 followers, but I ended last week in January with 6,702 followers. So I have to do more work to be able to like hit those goals. I'm thinking going into February, maybe 2 reels per day. One is hopping on trends, the second one is teaching them something every single day, Mondays to Thursdays on TikTok. I can't do Fridays except if I batch create content, but I'm thinking Mondays to Thursdays. That's like 8 pieces of content Mondays to Thursdays on TikTok. So help me God. So I only grew by a little bit, but I don't think I grew by 1,000 followers. Well, probably I did. I don't know. On YouTube, I planned on hitting 5K subscribers, but I did not. But I crossed the 3K milestone. Thanks to you guys for helping me cross the 3K milestones. I'm currently on 3,130 subscribers, and I grew from 2,840 subscribers. That's like huge for me. Twitter, I wanted to hit 8K, but I wasn't able to. So I grew from 6,334 to 7,092 followers. That's pretty good, considering the fact that it's not really easy to grow on Twitter. For my community, I wanted to hit 6,000 members, but I could not. I'm currently on 5,903, but we grew by a lot because we started with 5,510 members, and now we're on 5,903 members. That's like a lot. Social Media Management Foundation, which is the money I want to talk about. In January, I sold only 5 of my courses, which also could account for how much I made. Oh no, that means I made more than 670,000 because I have not calculated the 5 I made for the Social Media Management Foundation course. So if we round everything up, I think I should have made like roughly 800, 900K as a social media manager coach, because digital products will actually save your life. Like if you have a digital product, like you can literally be sleeping and making money in your sleep. And why I only had 5 sales, even though I wanted just 10, was because I've not really been promoting my course like that because there's been so much on my plate. But one thing I'm going to be doing in February is promoting my product, because I have a target of making at least 20 sales of this course. Rockstar Toolkit, I could only sell 1, and that's because I was planning on upgrading it. But then the Rockstar Toolkit will also be going with the digital product of the Social Media Manager Bible. So I'm hoping to make more sales in February. Now let's talk about money. I made $700 as a CapCut creator, and that only accounts for 3 videos. Then the $100 that it's like what they call it. It's like the bonus for releasing 3 videos in the space of 2 weeks. I could not meet up my target that I wanted to do 6 videos for them, because number one, there was the Chinese New Year, and I think it's like a week or a month long celebration. So they had to take a break because CapCut is on my TikTok. And for them to take a break, that means they were not going to be in office. It was like a public holiday. You know how public holidays, but theirs is like a whole week long. So there was nobody to approve my demos. There was nobody to make corrections to my videos, meaning that it came in late. And then if I don't get an approval, I can't create a video. So I couldn't make that. So I could only work on the things that they've approved, and could only upload once they've approved. So that's why I was able to make 3. My goal for February is to make at least 6 videos for CapCut starting from today. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to be working on 2 videos again that they've approved, so that I can get feedback as early as possible for tomorrow. For the 670K that I made, apart from digital products, one was a VIP day with a client. I have not really started promoting it, but I have been pitching it to people in the DMs. So one thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be pitching or letting people know I do more of physical VIP days where I train you for 2 to 3 hours and we talk. I walk you through everything you need to know, and then I'm off. Like that's like your VIP day. We do like a big board. We write everything. We'll help you execute. I teach you the nitty gritty of everything you need to know, and then we move, like we bounce. Then I had 1 client for that. The other ones came from paid content, which is what I posted on Balaji Billion to like, okay, you guys, I'm a creator, send me your products, let me create content for you with your product. And I was able to get at least 2 clients to actually do that for me. Then the other payment that came in to complete the 670K was a payment that had been pending for a while. So that payment was supposed to have been made since November, but I calculated because the stress I faced to get that payment in January, like sending mails, I wanted to wrap it up. Like, okay, you know what? I need to get my money. I've done your work. I've posted your content. You need to pay me my money. And that was what amounted to the 670K that I have made. Most times the CapCut money is like money for big investments, so I really don't touch it. Most times the big money, the Naira money, is what I spend mostly. And let's not even lie, I have bought new lights. I have bought new products, trying to like new lights. I bought new lights. I bought new, like the lights. Like you people, the lights are expensive. I bought new lights. I've upgraded my microphone. This microphone is a noise cancellation microphone. Like I really, really love it. It's cheaper. It's cheaper relative to the Rode mic. Like this microphone is cheaper relatively like relatively cheaper to the Rode mic, but it's still expensive. I had to buy a headset. I had to buy a lot of gym wares. There's just to, like, guys, that I had to also buy into new subscriptions. Like, my God, like most of the money has gone back into investments and also into paying of salary. So I am going to be very transparent going forward. I'm not calling these numbers to make you feel bad, or I'm not calling these numbers to intimidate you, but this is me being transparent and letting you know that it's possible to make this much as a content creator, and it's also possible for you to put in the work and not see results too. Yeah, I've been working so hard, but making the doing a lot of groundwork, and I feel like for me going forward, I don't think I want to also be managing pages anymore. I might be recommending social media managers, but I want to focus more on having more digital products out and doing more VIP days and everything, because to be honest, being a social media manager is something I'm done with. I want to go into that point. I want to grow to that point where I am just a social media manager mentor and a social media manager coach, and I just a full-blown content creator, because that's like my goal. I want to make money from being a content creator. And lately it's like things have been working in my favor. Like brands, I wear t-shirts a lot, and there was one brand I saw, I'm like, let me reach out to them, but I'm like, okay, there's no way to reach out to them. Okay, you know what, let me just leave a comment on their post, like, oh, why am I just seeing you after I bought t-shirts? And she's like, oh, I've been looking for someone to be an ambassador and everything, and you dropped this mom, and we're ready to seal the deal. Like, to be honest, I'm looking to work with more fashion brands for February, looking to release my book, looking to have more digital products, help more people, also introducing the paid coaching sessions for social media managers, which is going to be pretty affordable, like where we just have like paid coaching sessions for them. Like it might be 3 long hours of training or 4 long hours of training, and then you get what you want to have. We'll tell you like, okay, this is the topic we're talking on for this month, and then we proceed with it. So this has been a lot, but I really just wanted to be transparent. And I know you're watching this on Tuesday because this is the last day of the month, but I feel like I just want to tell you that you don't have to have like a spreadsheet of what your entire goal is. I use my notepads to actually create this how do I say it, my main goals, especially my metrics, especially to track my metrics. Normally you want to be tracking your metrics every single week, but no, I am not interested in tracking my metrics every single week. I am more interested in tracking my metrics every single month. So one thing, I have so many goals for February, and I'm definitely going to be sharing it on Instagram. I don't know if I'm going to film a video because I have a lot of videos that have been batch created for YouTube. That the first episode, second episode of the Social Media Manager Bible podcast is already filmed, especially for YouTube and podcast. And I am so excited and I can't wait to share. On to the end of today's video. If you found it really helpful, let me know in the comment section. Turn on the notification bell if you've not done that, and don't forget to subscribe. It actually helps me and encourages me to let me know that, okay, my followers are growing. I plan on eating 10k in February. It's possible to eat 10k in February. Like, I believe I have it in me that yeah, it's possible for one of my pieces of content to actually do well and get people to subscribe. So if you're watching this, don't forget to subscribe. I have loads of videos, tutorials, transparency talks coming. And for this video, I will see you at the end of February.